So today we're going to take a look at graphing integers and comparing and ordering. So the first thing you need to do is, what is the definition for an opposite? An opposite or opposites are two numbers that are the same distance from zero, but on opposite sides of zero. Again, an opposite is two numbers that are the same distance from zero, but on opposite sides of zero. We're also going to talk about ways we compare numbers. So we have two symbols that we use to compare numbers. Actually, there's three. We're just going to talk about two. One of those symbols is greater than. So the greater than symbol is the open end, the larger end first. And sometimes I like to think of it like that larger end, when you're reading left to right, is eating the larger number. So that's greater than. This is the symbol for less than. So just like you read a book from left to right, the left side of that arrow is the smaller end. It's closed. And as you move to the right, it gets greater. So that's why it's less than, because this end is a smaller kind of size. It's closed. Next, we're going to look at graphing integers and their opposites. So on the number line, you first need to go ahead and start by labeling it with the integers. I went ahead and put 0, and then to the right I numbered 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to do that in the same way to the left, but with negatives. -1, -2, -3. So I'm going to start by plotting -2. When you are plotting -2, you put the point and plot it on the number line, not above it. The opposite of 2 is +2. So I'm also going to plot a point at +2. The next example, the integer is 4. So again, you will need to number your number line. I put 0 about in the middle, and then I numbered it 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, and -1, -2, -3, and -4 to the left. I'm going to start by plotting 4, so I put a point to make it large enough so you can see it. The opposite of 4 is -4, so I'm going to plot a point at -4. The next question asks you to compare 2 to -6. 2 is greater than -6. If you need to, you can use the number line to help you out. So if I have 0 here, and I'm going to write 1 and 2, and then I can plot or graph my negatives. So I'd have -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and then -6. So numbers to the left of 0 are going to be your smaller values, and numbers to the right of 0 are going to be greater. So 2 is greater than -6. On example 4, I am also comparing. So on this one, I just put a vertical number line there for you, but you can kind of do the same thing. Since these are all negative, I'm going to put 0 up at the top. So you don't always have to put 0 in the middle of your number line. And -8 and -10 are both below 0. So I'm going to make my marks here on the number line, and then I'm going to number. So I have -1, -2, -3, and I'm going to keep doing that. -6, 7, -8. Have to make mine a little bit longer. -9, -10. So if I use that to help me, -8, I plot a point here, and -10 is 2 below -8. So since -8 is closer to 0, -8 is greater than -10. If you would reverse the order and put -10 and compare it to -8, then I would say that -10 is less than -8. So again, that is my less than inequality symbol, and the one comparing -8 to -10, that is my greater than symbol. And you always want to think of reading the symbol from left to right. Number 5, I want to put these numbers in order from least to greatest. If it helps you, you can draw and label a number line and plot the points first. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to plot -4, and then I plot 3, I'll plot 0, -1, and I plot -2. So I have all the 5 values plotted. Then sometimes it's easier to put them in order from least to greatest because I just have to start at the far left. So from least to greatest, it's -4, -3, -2. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm only doing the plots I pointed. I made a mistake there. We'll go back. -4, -2, -1, 0, and 3. So those are your numbers in order from least to